Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Delta556, and today for this episode of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough, we are here in Freeside. We're going to be going to talk to the king down the road at the King's School of Impersonation. And we're going to be starting and completing the GI Blues quest, which is actually probably one of my favorite quests in the entire game. There we go. We'll just help these kids out by killing that rat for them.
Thanks, mister.
I like how they thank you for it. Well, here we are, the King's School of Impersonation. And before we head in, one thing I forgot to mention is, that's the Freeside North Gate. That's the gate into the strip. This is a result of the simple open Freeside mod I got. It's a newer version of the open Freeside mod. It has less scripting errors with the game. Obviously, the Atomic Wrangler is probably super bugged out still, because I was having issues with that during the last episode with the Crimson Caravan Company, when I had to talk to what's his face, who I ended up killing. But hey, it's whatever, as long as this place is all right. Well, would you look at that? So far, it seems like everything is loading in. Nobody doesn't have their clothes rendered.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Yes, I'd like to see the king if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
Here's 5 caps. Well, seeing as I have like over 9,000 caps, I think, is 500 caps enough?
Whoa, I mean, yeah. Well, that should do. The king will see you now. Head on through. He's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Well, now I'm down to 8,825 caps, so I definitely had enough. I still have more than enough to get into the strip, because you only need 2,000.
Going to the Wrangler tonight?
Alright, hello, the king.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Yep, what do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
Yep.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Nice, and then he gives us money to cover the cost. And there's the quest. So what's funny is I already came in through this north gate and walked right past Oris. Although he was dealing with someone else. So maybe he didn't see me, but there's no one over here now. So he probably saw me walk over here. So I don't know, it might seem a little bit suspicious to him, but hello there, Oris.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Okay, I will hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
I'm not gonna fall behind. I have a sprint mod. I can outrun you. But it's supposed to follow him though, so. Alright, so now we just gotta watch for any suspicious behavior.
locked up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
Oh yeah, I bet you don't.
On the next block is where the Kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
The Kings? Wow, you don't say. I've never heard of the Kings before. I totally didn't just come from here.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
I have been there. It's doesn't like me because the textures don't want to load in. I assume it has to do with the open Freeside mod.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Alright, sounds good. Not like they're gonna follow us and block our route and then you happen to kill them or anything. Now he just gets some super speed right here and then I could sprint to catch up to him. You could shoot them, but then he goes hostile.
If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Intelligence of 6. I think I got an intelligence. No, I do got an intelligence of 9. Hey, you only fired 3 shots and there are 4 guys.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just faked this whole thing to drum up repeat business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
Oh, I don't have a high enough barter. Alright, after you.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
And then if you look at them, the thug appears dead, a victim of your recent fight. Medicine 30 or higher. I do got a pretty high medicine. Examine the body closely. A quick study of the body reveals that the thug is still alive and merely pretending to be dead. This is where that meme comes from, where it's like, it's literally just his head and then it says this. It's like, yes, it's just his head, but he's pretending to be dead. And he doesn't say anything about you inspecting the bodies or anything. But they're actually still alive. You could shoot them. They'll stand back up and then he'll turn Horus will turn hostile.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Yep, no problem. And then he just runs all the way back. And there's what's his face, the guy who talks to you when you come up to the strip gate for the first time, but I'm not going to talk to you. I'll talk to you when I actually go to the strip, which won't be for a long time, so I'll see you later. You're going to be standing there for quite some time, my guy. Oh, and now the king goes upstairs. I forget. And now you got to navigate all the way up there. Which is why it's nice to have the compass height indicator with the Stewie's AI tweaks mod enabled, or there's also an individual mod that specifically adds that, because as you can see on the compass, there's like the up and down, so you know if they're above or below you. Also, there's another tweak that you could see the quest marker doesn't look as it normally does. It's because he's above. It also does the same thing when they're below you. Now, I can't seem to remember where the stairs are. Never mind, I found them. The heck? Are you dead? No, you're alive, but, she's got some really strong legs to be able to lay on with her feet on the bed and then the rest of her body's hanging off. But alright, hello, Rex, can you move, please? I can talk to the king. Thank you, stop. There we go. Alright, hello, king.
What do you have for me?
Horus is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the Old Mormon Fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
Alright, I'll head over right away.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the thing about Horus. So if you actually fail, if you don't pass that intelligence check or you don't examine the bodies, and then you just go through his little route and don't say anything. You can tell the king that you didn't find anything, then he'll tell you that he doesn't believe you or something, and then go back to him and hire him again and figure it out this time. Then he basically just does the exact same thing, and then then you would do that. But he doesn't provide you with the 200 caps that he does the first time, so you have to actually pay with your own money the second time you hire him. That is if you fail it. Alright, here we are at the Old Mormon Fort, thanks to Oris, who is no longer with us, showing us where it was. Otherwise I never would have found it. And you will notice that the gates are actually open, and that's because of the open freeside mod, which, I mean, I guess you would have saw that the first time we ran past it. First 2 times we ran past it, actually. But alright, let's go and talk to the king's friends. Hello there, Roy.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
What can you tell me about the attack?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
You remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Alright, I have to get going.
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about them. He saw more than I did.
Alright, I will do that. Hello there, Wayne.
It's okay.
That true? Did the king really send you?
He didn't even get to finish telling him that, that it's okay that the king sent me. Because I cut him off by just talking to him. But yes, he did in fact send me, and anything you could tell me about what happened might
I
help.
don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every bit helps, thanks.
Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Lieutenant, you don't say. Alright, well, we'll go head back to the king and let him know. Oh, are you guys done feasting on the rat? Alright. Rex, didn't I tell you not to climb all over the king? Get off. Get off. Good boy. No, I'm trying to talk to the king, not you, Rex.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
The local men were attacked by soldiers. One of the men was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon Fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Alright, I will do that, the king. So yeah, we are going to go, in fact, do the optional objective of talking to Julie Farkas.
Just when you think
And then we will go over to the squatter side. Alright, Julie, I'm sorry to wake you, but it's of utmost importance.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Do you know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
The king thinks those troops have been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nope, because that's exactly why we came to talk to you. Because when you come and talk to Julie Farkas, when you tell Elizabeth Kieran that Julie Farkas sent you, then she does give you a little bit more information about what's going on. And, you know, like Julie Farkas just said, she's a little more forthcoming with that information. So before I go, I will actually donate some medical supplies if I can right now. You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Well, you got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
I'm not so sure about, the Radaway, but we'll talk to you about this a bit later.
What do you want to...
Now, on the back side, yep, we got this little squatter camp on the other side of the Old Mormon Fort. We can ask why they're here. Hello there, NCR missionary.
You look like a person in need of a good meal. You wouldn't happen to be an NCR citizen, would you?
I sure am.
Now, it's not that I don't believe you, but I'm gonna have to give you a little quiz to verify your citizenship status. That okay with you?
Lay it on me.
That's a good attitude. I'm sure you'll do fine. These are just a few questions that just about anyone in the NCR would know. Alright, here we go. First question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Peterson, Tibbet, Kimball, or Tandy?
If I remember correctly, it's Tibbet or Tandy. I'm gonna go with Tandy.
Uh-huh. Okay, second question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? Aradesh, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, or Vault 13?
Shady Sands?
Right. Fine then, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
Now, obviously, it's a two-headed bear, but, like, it's kind of funny that that's a question. Because, like, at the same time, it's not like everybody in the Fallout universe knows what a bear is. It's also possible nobody knows what a lion is either, because those animals haven't been around for a long time. And there are no Yaoguais in Fallout New Vegas outside of Honest Hearts. But yes, it's a two-headed bear.
Good. You passed with flying colors. I told you it'd be fine. I expect you're wanting to know about that meal then, huh? We're located up by the old train station in the northwest part of town. Just tell the guards Hope, and they'll let you through. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. Normally, this little building right here has a little door right here that loads you into this side of the map. But, because of the open Freeside mod, it doesn't. And then we can just come right on over here. And also without the open Freeside mod, this quest marker is so buggy. Like, you go through that door, it says it's like right over there, and then you go back through the door and it's like, nope, you gotta go over there. And it's like, you basically just have to know exactly where to already go, or you just have to look around to figure out where we go. So for everything here at this NCR Soup Kitchen, we should be good, because the NCR missionary gave us the password to talk to these guys, and Julie Farkas told us that she's friends with Elizabeth Kieran, so that'll make the conversation with her go a little bit easier.
Hold up. What's the password?
Password is Hope. We also have a speech 30 check. Yeah, we'll just give the password that we were given.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Yep, investigate rumors completed. Hello there, Elizabeth Kieran.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Thank you for the food.
You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please tell them about this place.
No, I'm
Yes?
initiate dialogue with you again. Do you serve food to the locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Wait, I didn't tell you that. Because you can't tell them that you have like a local friend. Oh wait, maybe I'm just retarded and I misunderstood what she just said to me. Yes, I was gonna bring him in, but I was afraid he wouldn't get served.
You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend. It'll be our secret.
Hey, stop closing dialogue on me. Why don't you serve the locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
She really changed up her tone of voice. But Julie Farkas told me to ask. She said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
Alright, with that, we can now go let the king know. Hello there, Pacer.
I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
What's my silence worth to you?
You're a bastard after my own heart. Here, this should do it.
Thank you for not quite half of my money back. Thanks, this will keep me warm while I tell the story to the king. And the cool thing is, there's no reputation or karma loss for this, or at least there used to not be.
Why, you're just lucky I got something important to take care of. We'll settle this later.
Alright, see you later, Pacer. Hello, Mr. the King. I got something important to tell you.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
The NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
They're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
Just teleports out of nowhere.
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Alright, let's go save Pacer, I guess. Alright, there's a shooting. There's Pacer cowering like a little bit. Hello there, Pacer.
Why the hell are you here? I got this under control.
Oh, you got this under control, you say? It sure looks like it. Just gonna loot these bodies real quick. Get some free jailhouse rockers. Alright, I'm gonna run over to you with my weapons holstered. So, they don't attack me.
We can see it. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
Or you could see I'm not drawing my weapon. Where's the Major at? There she is. Hello there, Major Kieran.
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
The king wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know the envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Nice. Alright. Now Pacer is going to go back and we'll return to the king and let him know that we defused the situation. Got anything to say now, Pacer?
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
I will, Pacer. Alright, hello, the king. Oh. Alright, now, hello, the king.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Alright, and with that, we've completed GI Blues. We now get a favor from the king, which there's quite a few different things you can do. You can either join the kings, which lets you get like haircuts from Sergio, something like that. But he's like a little haircut dude. He has the unique switchblade on him, which is cool, but you can't like, I don't think you could pickpocket it from him. Maybe you can, I don't remember. Or you could just get 1,000 caps, which is not that much, especially for me, since I had 9,000 caps at the beginning of this video. Or you could get like free entrance to the strip with going to Mick and Ralph's. They can make you a what is it, a forged passport, so you can get through the Securitrons at the gate. Or there's something else you could do, which we will get into that a little bit later, like quite a bit later in the playthrough. But before we end off the video, we are now level 15, so we're going to get our barter up to, I guess, 35, and you know, we're just going to put everything into barter. I don't care. And it's level 15, so there's no new perks, so we're just going to take Stonewall. It's not going to be that useful now, but it will be useful in the future. We get +5 damage threshold against melee weapons and unarmed attacks, and I cannot be knocked down in combat. I think I can still get knocked down like by explosions and that sort of thing, but I can't get knocked down from melee weapons or unarmed attacks now. Alright, and with that, you already saw GI Blues is completed, and that is basically all we're going to do for this video. We're going to come back here in the future for this little good boy right here. For some reason the audio isn't wanting to load in, but that's another issue that I've had with over in the Atomic Wrangler in the last episode when I went there. I surprisingly only had to reload the game one time, and it was when I came back, when Pacer came and talked to me as soon as I walked in the door. I had to reload because none of the textures loaded in. Like, everything was just smooth and black. And yeah, other than that, I'm kind of not sure what I want to do for the next episode. I was thinking about doing the Eddie My Love quest and, you know, finding this patrol he told me about, but then I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that right now. But I don't know. I'll figure something out of what to do in the next episode, but in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate if you would drop a like, and like I say in all my recent videos, or quite a few of my videos, you would have enjoyed the video to some extent, otherwise you wouldn't still be watching. And other than that, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you could also follow me on Twitch if you want to watch me live stream on there. I mean, or you don't have to, because until I become a Twitch affiliate, which probably won't happen for a very long time, I'm using a program called Restream. Not really a program, but a website, or I don't know what to call it, but it's something that basically lets me stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which is pretty cool. So if you're watching the stream on Twitch, you can watch the exact same stream on YouTube. So I guess it's just personal preference. For some reason, it just made the Pip-Boy noise. I don't know. For some reason, the game around Freeside, it doesn't load all the audio in, and it's weird. But I guess I'll end the video before the game crashes. But yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys with whatever we're doing next time. Delta Wolf out.